Oh my gosh, my last champion sprinkler video got so many views, and here we are. We finally had to address the sprinkler again. And as you can see, we have a brand new sprinkler head. The whole thing, right? So here's the old one, and here's the new one. So the first thing, if you remember my last champion video, I cleared some dirt out of one of them. And here we have a whole new replacement because it was necessary. Everything gets old over time, and this one got old and it finally stopped working.
Well, to cut in, it's probably not entirely necessary, but it was expedient because the gasket, I mean, this piece, this rubber piece, was looking pretty old. There were a lot of crumbs floating around, so I was looking to replace that. And anything else, like there was some corrosion by this screw here. Had some corrosion on it that there were a lot of crumbs around it that were on one of these. Not on. Yeah, see here. See all that on the side there is where the corrosion was.
What a nice little.
So a lot of floating pieces and stuff. So those are the kind of things that are going to get into these valves. So it's hard to see from here. I could show on the other piece, but there are holes here for these valves here. See how there's two little holes there? Those are things that you use I think the paper clip on. But
I see.
They didn't have the repair kit. They could have ordered it, but I really didn't want to go without. I didn't want to put it back together and have to come back, once they order the piece.
How much would the repair kit have been?
There's a difference between like $12 and $62 before tax. Because some of the other stuff was pretty old too. We've had these sprinkler heads since we moved into this house, and they're older than
a long time ago.
These things are probably from the, I don't know, decade.
They were old back then, yeah.
So I just figured it wouldn't hurt to get a new assembly. But so the thing that I kind of want to have later on, you could check this for continuity, just to see. Just cut them off. Don't touch those. Those are real gooey. You're going to get it all over your hands. Oh, that's to help. I think with the I think it's partly because
to seal it because it's water.
That might be part of it, and it also might help with, I don't know how conductive it is, but this solenoid might still be good. And so what we can do is we can cut the wires. You could test it for continuity, just to, if it's worth keeping, then we'll hang on to it. Otherwise, we'll e-waste it. But I like to keep extra parts around for. So some of these are going to keep. The gasket piece I'm not, but the others are in case we have to cannibalize.
So the repair kit would have included a new gasket?
Yeah. Primarily that, and maybe an O-ring or two. And
what was the name of the place you went to?
Ewing's. That's the same place you went for the drip system.
E-W-I-N-G-S.
Yeah, they're on. They're right there on near. They're at the 2800 block of Walnut in Long Beach. So they're near the 405, and close to Spring Street.
The symptom that we had was that.
Well, there was water collecting out in front not just one. It started with one, but with all of the different
sprinkler heads.
And at first I was concerned that maybe those were clogged. We probably have to clean them now that there's like muddy water over there. So we probably have to go in and clean those. You get to do you get first
another video
helping with that, because I'm going to involve you in that one.
Oh, thanks.
And then it wasn't low water. Although the first one, I think I know the lowest sprinkler head because that's the one that leaked first. And what it is because it's an always-on condition. And if these from what I've seen other YouTube videos, there are when these valves get a little clogged and stuff, or in here too, the pistons. If this doesn't push enough pressure back down on it, because what happens is this goes in here, and then the water going up inside this reservoir, it kind of leaks into it. See, there's a little tray here, right? So it'll leak in. When you want to allow the water to go through, the rest of the mechanism causes this to move up and down. the 80, I think it's an 80-20 rule. So 80% of the pressure inside this chamber made by these two halves are pushes down here, causes it to stay closed. And if there's something kind of keeping it open, whatever, it's
water
gonna
pressure.
well, no, it's not just water pressure. It's probably a piece of dirt or something clogging something and keeping it from retreating. So
then it stays
ultimately
open.
yeah, that's probably, and given the condition of this, I mean, I don't know how you can zoom in on it, but this thing is real. You see how cracked it is if you fold it back? That's really
I don't know if they can
old.
see it, but yeah, that actually
look at the crack. So that's indicative. It's old, and at the very least, if your place has it in stock, you could save some money. But we were ready for the new one, so I didn't feel bad about spending the extra $40 to $50.
And we'll check to see if Ewing's has a website where they can sell the kits, because maybe people can order it.
They're
from
super
them.
helpful. They were great there. Ask for Danny. He helped me.
Ask for Danny. And where is it?
On Walnut, like 2899 Walnut, I think it is, in Long Beach. It's close to Spring Street, but it's between Willow and Spring, close to the 28th Street in Long Beach on Walnut.
So you think this would still be useful to someone who might care to just replace the...
I don't know.
but we're going to keep the parts.
I'm hanging on to it to...
Just in case.
Yeah,
because...
we
never know what we might need.
I'm a pack rat with extra parts that are kind of unique.
Jawa.
Not quite.
I'll
try to keep stuff that's useful.
And higher value than popsicle sticks.
Right.
Okay. All right, anyway, so guys, that's it.
Look for the follow-up when you can do a video on checking the continuity of that solenoid.
Okay, bye. It actually looks really good. Looks like we could replace all three of them.
Yeah, I wanted